As I wanted to see, we got a bit of aggression from the CT forces here, going to be pushing up towards long as well. It's Frozen, trying to cause damage, can't find that quick headshot. There's the first one through the corner of the wall. You can see NaVi reacting now, but Frozen's got into T-spawn. You don't see this too often, Matt. The bomb's down, and Frozen wants a little bit more.
Back away. Leaves the bomb on the ground. Stay alive. That'll bring the other two players to bait in from the top side of middle. And Frozen closes it out once the aggro switches. Long angles in the bonus round becomes a problem when the rifles are brought out. They get the advantage almost immediately. s1mple, low HP, 11. Still able to find Chris, who gets a little too careless at that point. Looking, oddly enough, s1mple's still holding. He's the one with head armor, so I suppose that's why, but nonetheless, he is on 11. You can totally justify passing that off to a teammate as Flamey goes down to Frozen. Good setup at long. Box on blue, and then as well behind the door, but that means they concede the catwalk, and therefore the bomb plant.
Well, here we go then. Looking quite promising now for NaVi, but they do have two players very low indeed. Another scout shot connects. That's 3 for 3 for Voxic now. Is there a kid available? There is for Frozen.
Take a look at the HUD. There's only 4 on Mousesports' side. Rops gets damage. Perfecto gets the shot back into Rops. And if you look on the HUD for NaVi, there's 2 dead, but only 2 alive, and there's only been 2 kills, which means they had a player that was alive drop out. That certainly will be a problem for them. Unfortunately, it's going to be NaVi to pick up the round as a result of it. That will not sit well with. It was Frozen, but he's on a deagle. Now boost him up on top of the A site. Voxic, the one to get up there. The scout makes no mistake to find s1mple. He's the second shot that he's landed and the first to go down. He's got company toward catwalk. He's actually got company on both angles still, and he's got no one else to support him. They are going to try and boost, and they boost well. Boxes to catch off Perfecto. While they boost, that works wonders, and bomb dropped as well. Flamey down. This might be a recovery from Mousesports, but Electronic with it all to do to try and save NaVi's chances.
He has got a chance, but one that's with 10 seconds, I think he's almost given into that and seeing if he can find anyone else before he goes down. But I think he'll be dropped here with the Desert Eagle. Does get one round, though, still completed and going in favor of Mousesports. So after losing a player in the previous round, they will be picking this one up. Only one player survives, and not.
The response from Voxic plays the ledge so he can still drop off. Good movement mechanics. Actually, he's going to, oh my goodness, sit inside. Perfecto found him. I think his foot was sticking out. I think it betrayed him.
Yeah, I think you might be right there. Voxic has got excellent movement, but this time it eludes him towards that direction with Kriegs as well. This will be an incredibly difficult retake. They have one flash and a diffuse gear. Here comes the swing, and Frozen, like I said, needed the flashbang just before he committed to that. Doesn't look good for Mousesports here, and NaVi will be making this round work. A nice frag from Chris J, but that's pretty much all he'll find as it goes 2-2. Back and forth we go.
And is to isolate Rops.
Yeah,
if Rops gets one kill, they might have a chance.
I don't think he'll be able to do that, though, because he has no utility, and the M4A4, not the silent S1mple. So he has to actually check this, I think, before they even look towards his position. I don't think, yeah, exactly that. He knew he had to even just take a chance to get one kill if possible. Karrigan will do what he can, but this is overwhelming. They just didn't have any grenades left, and Chris J in a 2 versus 1, still winnable actually with the flashbangs he has, but he has to push that through, I think. First kill not going to happen.
And the interesting thing about that is I just finished. The timings are going to favor the T's. To counter that, switching the doors might now be the time to do it, because there's so many options then. As Rops sits and waits above the smoke, they didn't anticipate him to be there at all, and that's going to be 2 kills for him. Chris doesn't even need to do much on the back of the site, just baits away the aggro, and the flank comes in very quick.
Done with the HE, but they're dropping down towards spawn now. It's designed to take down AWP players. Voxic will have to hit a few shots at this point. First one connects, needs a second though. They make their way towards a bomb site. Electronic,
oh, wow.
Oh, stifling play there towards a car position. That's round over. Fantastic shots once again. We said he's up there for MVP of this tournament. His rifle has just been super.
Always the smoke to try and cross over. Boomich, aggressive. We saw this from him yesterday. He's not scared to try and take these positions on entry. Already up behind the smoke. Timing, though, is everything. He looks away, expecting a flash at Karrigan. A bit fortunate, I think, to spot him, because otherwise he was going down. Flamey does make up for it, and they trade off Chris J. So now they have long control. They realize it, too. You can tell they were about to retreat, and then they went, oh, hang on. Let's get a player inside of the pit, at least.
3 on 2. Oh, the flashbang's too powerful there. Voxic taken down. That should be it, but we have got Rops. Unfortunately, he can go for a really open plan as well. Unless Rops can get the jump shot in here. That's the only way he can really deny things from this position. Going to try and have some stealth for now, and he's caught. s1mple, the Glock in hand. Kind of weird, to be honest with you, but still looks absolutely fine. Voxic looking to find the opening pick here, and this looks very promising. He actually hits the shot there. I think goes through the corner of the wall.
Smokes down CT, need the other way, flash as well. Chris could actually challenge for position rather than being locked and contained. But instead, it looks like they want to do that toward catwalk. They're a little late on the play, but fast on the trigger is Karrigan, because the smoke was not yet deployed and Electronic was ahead of them right now with 13 HP. So He's trying to give himself some cover, give himself a chance. Unfortunately, he's going to burn alive very quickly instead, though he runs out to take battle valiantly, but s1mple's able to greet him quite easily. And
utility for the post-plant situation. CT forces have the AWP of Chris J. S1mple checking out CT spawn, gets his head removed, gives him a fighting chance. Now they have got a defuse kit available on ropz. They'll certainly be going for this one. The challenges keep coming though. flamie realized he had to take matters into his own hands, gets a valuable pick towards the offer. This kill might decide the round here. It's going to be perfecto. Another 2-on-1. He managed to come up trumps against Godsend yesterday and find them a very crucial round. Bomb is on his side. If he gets one of these kills, he's in business. There's the first. Needs to try and hide now, and ropz will take him down. If he's got the kit, he's got it.
I give credit to Electronic. Takes toward catwalk. Look at the aggression though. They know they've lost the pit, so they want to strength. Now that's a great shot actually. It's almost a perfect telltale of both players going down at once. I was gonna say they know they've lost long, so they have to hold short. They can't do that either. This round's pretty much done, and s1mple's getting started, isn't he not?
I love it. That I don't mind at all. If you've got a guaranteed round, you want to style on them, running away with it individually right now.
Definitely agree. s1mple's individual skill, trying to go to work on catwalk, but ropz has plenty. He's the one that you'd most expect to step up against them in return. And so far, good returns on investment as he gets around the corner for 2 on a P250. Kerrigan, meanwhile, waiting and holding toward long. That's the potential of the USP. And I take that back. It's a P2000 from Boomich. He realized it was the bomb as well, so he wanted to hold the position, but smart was Chris J to turn around and take the battle because now it is restored. And Voxic taking Electronic down leaves us with just flamie in a 1-on-4. And I think Mousesports are going to find their second pistol in this game.
Good point there.
Smoke down again, wide side. That gives Kerrigan the chance to push. Nice late CT, but good battle back as flamie gets his footing inside of mid. s1mple's got to be so careful at long. Nearly got a lineup to get both of the remaining players on one shot, but 2 kills in the round for him.
That looks pretty serviceable to me. There'll be slight gaps in it, but it'll be enough if you jump over. ropz to find the initial frag now in this 2-on-2.
That's a heck of a guess. The flash gets his aim off, and he still anticipated where they'd gone. Put Frozen down to 13, and he was able to find ropz behind the car. That's remarkable. And now a 1-on-1 ensues in which Frozen, as a result, only has 13 HP, but he does have the Krieg on top of the site, so watch for the headshot position. No, he's going to get more aggressive. Got the initial damage, but unfortunately, so it's a risky play. He sits elevator. He's got to get off of it. It could go, oh man, that's hesitation. He didn't even head toward the wall. The smoke dissipates. Frozen actually gets the punch on them. Smokes were staggered as well, so I don't think s1mple was fully suspecting that. Kerrigan does get Electronic down. This looks pretty clean at this point for a long take. Pretty simple long take.
It was pretty. They'll save an MP9 and an M4 on the CT side. A double up setup. Someone's challenging towards T spawn, and shots being exchanged. It's to Famas. They connect. I assume s1mple hit him first with the AWP, and then it's a quick finish off there from Electronic.
Voxic was almost unlucky not to get a kill there.
It looked good, didn't it?
Yeah, he was off by like less than a millimeter, according to my eyes, but s1mple, either way, you're right to the early damage. He's going to add to that by finding Kerrigan lurking on the catwalk. Boomich fully blind sprays in. Good damage, but not the kill, and they'll push further. Good shadow bait. Electronic, that is an absolutely remarkable play. Look how confident they were that they'd baited out the op shot. Rounds the corner, head taken off with the Famas. He doubles it. flamie gets the fun.
Nothing left after this. They've got mid control, have to walk in towards B, but it's actually pulled Electronic out of the side, so this could work out.
Good hold from Frozen, waited out patiently. s1mple had no choice but to take the battle, and now he draws the attention back. That opens up B. s1mple kill from Frozen. One player has to leave the window, and you're right, this is Mousesports now looking to bring this back.
4 players surviving, all the weapons recovered. Remember, Voxic is down, he's just flashed over and jumped down and stolen the kill away. It's still the advantage here for NaVi, but not for long. 3 versus 3 now, perfecto. He tested with the MP9, a perfect weapon for that, and he does not nail it. He chokes a little bit in that interaction. He should have been taking that kill, but still a chance in the round here. 2-on-2, he drops down to a big advantage here. ropz picks up the sniper though. They could boost through this smoke, I suppose, but looks like they might just be walking through. 30 seconds, Kit's here.
Good setup, good crossfire. Even with ropz being this low, his position, that alone is enough that it has to be respected. And s1mple knows he's going to bait it out, couldn't get the spray transfer. What a shot that would have been. But ready to go back. Most people be scurrying and heading for spawn at this point in time. He's going to have a lot of information. They're going middle. Electronic's able to step out off of that. As a result, he'll fade back in the smoke, but a Molotov not fast enough. And Chris J is already out behind the door. He's in the cubby. Which means he's got lots of information to work with as well. That smoke was ill-fated. Just maybe wanted to try and bait them out and get the flames gone. Electronic with 2.
Okay. Yeah, the smoke was not designed to go there. He wanted it to go towards him. Oh, see, Rumbu's coming in off the flash.
Oh, no.
They failed it. Luckily, the flash to save them, and they'll continue.
That was a whisker. You're right, though. It did save them. S1mple. Did he just hit that jumping? That's ridiculous at that range.
Another.
And he's looking for more. You're absolutely right, Rops. He puts him down, and rightfully so. Confidence, perhaps a little too much for S1mple, but they're still in a 1-on-3. Rops has a massive battle to try and pull it back. The one-round lead going to be negated, and this should go back to a tie game. Peek from long, however. Boomich trying to get baited in. Gives himself up, and that could be a problem. And I beg your pardon, I thought the bomb had gone down off the kill from S1mple on the jump. It stayed above, but it doesn't matter. Perfecto has the time to work with, and he's...
For even a couple of kills, it's very difficult to call as to where he is. And this time, Chris J, with the presence of mind to check it. Boomich goes down. S1mple has to step up here. He needs a couple. Nails the first one in terms of the shot, but doesn't get the kill. 5 versus 3 now. Retake beginning. They're going to have to see if Electronic can be flashed through. He is alone. He's multiple kills here. He knows he's surrounded. Good effort, but it looks like Mousesports might have this one tied up. Perfecto, considering the save at this point, that's going to be map point for Mousesports.
And a victim. But they are certainly posturing at middle. Don't even need to. They're going to be given a kill. Perfecto walking across. They want information in ground, and AWP very quickly finds that. Boomich up close. I think he's aware of it as well. He's going to check this. You watch AWP pushing out. Gun barrel spotted. Boomich able to get the kill, and they'll secure the AWP as well as push out. Electronic gets Kerrigan down below. That's a decent team effort to take back middle, and bombs down temporarily.
As the sniper, Rob's still alive. Surrounded by 2 players, one towards short and one middle, just trying to take some aggro. The footsteps, it's going to be that initial kill with the Krieg. Second is just beautiful from Robs. That should do it. 3-on-1, Boomich, AWP, Molotov, no kip.
It only means one thing, 1-on-3. He'll go aggressive. Spotted it, nearly needed it. Had to get the opening shot, tried again on Robs, couldn't land that either. And it's Mousesports that actually come back to win their map in this series. Utility as possible, they're in a good spot. He throws it late, it is deeper. They'll be able to wide side peek on that. He's gonna rotate to Coffins, but they put Flamey up above first, and he has a gap. He's got a perfect position, but Boxing from down below drives by underneath and finds the kill. Watch for Boomich and Electronic to at least do something to keep them 1 man ahead, but have to concede the bomb site because of the deep smokes toward the Coffins.
Yeah, the smoke buys him just enough time there. All 3 making their way towards the mouth of the bomb site. Kerrigan and Chris J. Will be Chris to take the attention first. Here's the flash. Kerrigan will have to swing off this, and here he does. He needs a quick headshot, needs to bring it back to a 2-on-2, which he does. Lovely work so far. Kerrigan leading the way here. It's him against S1mple. The C's at a close range, and the in-game leader delivers all the goods there. So a banana split could be coming through here. Bombs towards B, so it almost certainly will. Flamey has to hit at least one of these. Low HP on Boomich now down to 0. That's Chris J to find him. 20 seconds, and S1mple's in a lot of trouble here. Has to fight again. He knows it. Does he nail the shot? Going to go down here. Lovely work. Just Flamey remains here with 15 seconds. Can he do anything to deny the plant?
Deep Molotov, but he's already inside of it. They're hearing him coming, marching forward as he was. All too easy to predict the placement for Frozen, and it's on to Electronic again. 4-0. Mousesports looking absolutely flawless taking the B site so far.
Normally wouldn't be a problem, but the shot is not connecting. A couple of awkward flashbacks. Really excel with low HP and hopefully get a couple of kills. He is reliant on S1mple getting one.
S1mple's got one. Slides out to find Frozen. He'll watch the wide side of the smoke on entry as well, as Electronic will completely detonate on top of Chris J by way of Nate. Good hold that time. Sliding back in Electronic, and S1mple.
Smokes down, bit of an off angle here as well. This one's one kill, then fade away. Didn't quite connect, but he survives.
Gives him some space as well as he goes back towards CT.
Kerrigan's had enough of that. He's like, you know what, you can stay in Arch. I got bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, focus on the task at hand, and that is to try and get toward the A site. We thought they might switch it back up. Given the early rotations in the last round, Voxic gets Flamey, and that is the last line of defense directly inside of the site. No rotation yet from S1mple just to note, and I think that might be indicative.
Enable them to have B control. It's not really working out for them.
Long on Dust 2 in the group stage, and how he was creative. It's anything but right now because he continues to do the same thing, and it's the same result. The definition of insanity starting to present itself as S1mple does at least get a shot back, looks for a second, finds Voxic down by the bags, and he's going to have to fall all the way inside of the pit. Makes no mistake to find Chris either as he relocates. Looks for the board. He's got that as well. Nearly an ace for S1mple, but you can see the impact the man can have as it's all onto Frozen 1-on-3.
If he can bring this down to a 2-on-1, he's got a real chance of doing this with the bomb on his back. First shot connects, beautifully done. Is he aware of Boomich on the other side? He's in the library, he's low HP, so he can't do much off this. If he goes down early about his teammate there, he might throw this situation away. Perfect Molotov as well. So Perfecto either waits 7 seconds for this or runs through.
The angle, Molotov already thrown. You said it could go pit. He's going to try and clear the site. That's going to force Frozen out. But on top of the box, he still holds a very powerful angle. And Perfecto's not giving himself a lot of time. Behind the pillar, he's not going to spot him either. Oh, you'd expect that Frozen had that, but he's actually found the angle and a great shot on the AK. He has done it. Just enough time.
Tronic now, who's been playing a great game. The Fnatic smokes drop. They're not ideal, though. They weren't perfectly thrown. There are gaps there. It's a bit more of a ruse, though. You can see Frozen is trying to make his way through. Can vault up and towards first oranges here and go for a quick kill. Certainly capable of doing so. This is the jump. Spots one. Can't get the clean kill. Actually gets a dink in the face from that UMP, and Electronic now set up for multiple kills.
Take it down though, Flamey, and that leaves Electronic alone in the back line. s1mple trying to get back in the site, smoked off from CT. Kerrigan gets the second to follow it up. So s1mple, with vision restored, starts his charge toward, well,
he knows there's an AWP tucked in. It's a big kill to find, trying to isolate them. s1mple does survive, but he takes one of them down. That's fine. But it's the AW.
Single kill. They're not going to be able to flank quickly, so they have to work with a set piece inside of B in terms of crossfire. s1mple already has Chris. Smokes down to isolate the pit. They know this is going to be a wrap on the other side, and Electronic suggested accordingly. He's not in the pit. He's not willing to go quietly. And what a tense position to be in with two players on the other side of the smoke. He's gone behind them, and he didn't make contact. They have no idea. What an absolutely brilliant play from Electronic. He refused to be rendered useless by way of single smoke, and he gets 3 kills to close out the round.
Opening kills towards B. Can he do it again? Surely not here.
Kerrigan with the Deagle.
Hello.
Absolutely does. Oh! He gets Boomich in the back as well. 2 for the in-game leader, who's having an absolutely remarkable half of Inferno.
It felt like they were down and out. He was the only player with a gun and managed to get 2 amazing picks towards a banana area that actually saved the map for them. Inferno and Kerrigan opening frags. He seems to thrive in this environment.
They now know the op is exactly in position. At CT, they re-peek it. I'm surprised they do. No utility. I suppose Voxic was confident, but now he's given Flamey an absolute monster situation to work with as he comes back out for a 3rd kill as well. Finding Frozen and confidence on the secondary AWP. We might have a 9-6 half, unless Chris can do more. s1mple's not able to connect. That puts him down to 14 HP. Round's not done yet. Flamey might get an ace. We saw s1mple get 4 on the AWP. Flamey might actually beat him to finding the ace in the half. It's forced off by the Molotov. He goes down to 17. Rops has bomb and is going to try to utilize it. Nade goes through. Flamey's gone. He wanted that ace so badly he ran in even with the low HP. Information for s1mple, perhaps he wasn't spotted, but he jumped and he makes no mistake in the up-close shot.
I thought there was a chance there.
Get a picture in here with us. Just hanging out.
All right, well, let's see if the initial kills come in. We talked about CT aggression on Inferno available once again as Mousesports presenting it. They find the initial kill, but Electronic pulls one back. Headshot for Kerrigan. Voxic so good at that P2000. Can he make it sing this round? Flaking on the back of the heads. Good for 1 so far. And this is Rops. Oh, removed. That's going to give NaVi an opening towards the A side. They have to finish up and plant here. The CT's not wasting any time. They want to get these headshots. Flamey still over 100 HP. He can win this round, but it'll take 2 very crisp shots indeed. First one, not delivered.
4 for 4 in pistols right now.
Wow.
Frozen back behind the bags. He's got to be checked. Nade is so well timed. It took the attention away, and Boomich gets revenge either way, though, because Frozen was still stuck out, and he knows exactly how to clear those angles. Look how deep he's gone, but is he aware there's a player to work off? He's going to check it. Chris gets the angle first. AK-47 brings it back to a 3-on-2. Perfecto still inside of the boilers. Desperate to find a pick. Rops is all they need on A, and they're going to gamble this rotation. Those kills have influenced enough. A minute left on the clock, and they know that there's likely to be activity toward A. So as such, they put the plan in front library. Chris J on his feet quickly, and he still has a chance in this as well, despite going down to 39 HP. 2 kills already. He avoids s1mple's AWP and backs off. This gives him time to consider the options.
Oh, they don't know exactly where he is. Smoking off towards the library right now. s1mple should be able to nail this shot. Doesn't have to commit to it, but he's fast now. 1 versus 1. You can see s1mple frustrated with that.
Yeah. To them. Additional flashes toward the apartments. Frozen's in a great position with a deagle, and no mistake, that close. Headshots are not impossible. He's even picked up a weapon, but he can't switch to it yet. He's got to stay on the pistol, and he makes no mistake with it. In fact, updates to a Krieg instead, but that's what costs him. Of all things, the Krieg versus the MAC-10.
Yeah, remember, no helmets here, so the MAC-10 very powerful to this point. This is a very important kill. Electronic can't connect the dots just yet. Can Flamey. UMP makes his way towards the pit. You can see they're both towards the bomb site now. There's actually 5 seconds remaining, Matt. They've done enough here. The AWP goes down. This is a disaster for NaVi. Up against the pistols, the one for Mass.
Frozen will buy as much time as he can. Waits for his teammates to get into a more relevant position, and they overlooked it. They knew he was there. They knew he was there. They saw him leave coffins, and yet he still surprises Electronic. s1mple's gone as well. It's a round that might be stolen back, so forget the eco win previously from NaVi. This completely makes it level, and the nade, it takes Perfecto down. Bomb still on the ground. Rather, Boomich has it, but can't do anything with it. Frozen, he's staying alive the whole time. How does he stay alive? s1mple made contact with him early, and he manages to go undetected for the...
Playing to win, not holding back. He wants to lock them out now. 2 players towards Banana, big spray, and there's Perfecto with the Desert Eagle, the in-game leader doing it once again. Can he escape? It's a chicken that will be taken down in the process. 5-on-2 now as Voxic looks to close things out. They're looking for map point here. Just s1mple, the AWP. What a masterclass from Carrigan. Comes out towards Boiler, and he's got 3 players to deal with.
Oh, yeah. It's not going to matter much. I think this round's pretty obviously done, but it's still pretty special to watch s1mple hit those shots when he gets the chance.
Deagles and bare bones utility. This is where it should end. Carrigan, what a fantastic half he's had.
Overstayed his welcome slightly, though, so Boomich actually burns him alive, and there was a nade on top of that as well. Brings it back to a reasonable 4-on-4. Chris, if he'd been caught out inside a boiler, another gun picked up, I could see NaVi actually getting away with this round. As it is, they have to do a lot more work. Smoke to cover off Frozen's position. I don't think he'll go lightly. He's been so effective on top of the coffin. In fact, exposes his whole body to stay above the Molotov, and no mistake on it. He finds the first kill. Now he'll be efficient. Now he'll fall off. He probably actually could have got away with the second kill in that situation, but why risk it?
Yeah, absolutely. You got a 4-on-2 now. Bomb's not planted. No one has to overcommit. As soon as the bomb goes down, that's when you swarm, because it takes 3.5 seconds to get that bomb planted right. And that means one player's removed from the situation. It looks like we're all done here. 4-on-1. s1mple again.
Yeah, same situation, but even less to work with. Well done for Mousesports to steal away Inferno. And I said that was must win. We've got a very...
They're heading towards inside, but Perfecto, that's almost a perfect smoke. They have to push through that, no choice, and he's going to get the first headshot. That might dissuade them now. After such a convincing kill there, they're going to have to wait towards the RB position. Carrigan, I don't think he gets the headshot this time. Looks good for a pistol. In favor of NaVi, yet to pick one up as we enter the third map here.
Robs backs away, P250. Carrigan's smokes were all for naught. That was a ruse, but it was already spotted, as you mentioned, by Perfecto at Ivy, so they knew this was going to come to A. And it's come back to a 3-on-3. Boomich gets himself on the board with 2, finds Frozen as well toward Olaf, and that means bomb down. He'll close on the last, finding Voxic off to a
USP or something. I don't know what's happened there. Good incendiary, at least to do damage. Carrigan might burn to a crisp here. 28, and down he goes.
I don't understand the reason. I guess he wants to hold Olaf so they can't push up in return, but
a little bit apprehensive this time, though. I think he was maybe flashed and wasn't sure whether the flames were going to spread. He'd already taken a lot of damage. He survived. It was the HE that took him down. Not as clean as he'd like, and this is starting to fall apart now. That pop dog has been a big talking point in this tournament. A lot of teams happy to fly up there on the CT side. And hold on for a minute. Let's see if they can cause financial damage. Nice work from Voxic there. 10 HP, but still, he brings one back. Bomb down. That's towards T-spawn.
Voxic does cross over, but low HP. He goes back. s1mple was certainly ready for the second shot. Might want to consider that Krieg. Bomb plant would be decent for his team as well. Give them the max bonus plus the 800. It's not going to go that far. Neither.
47. Electronic Hill repositioned towards Pop Dog.
Shots out from the AK. Flamey has Rops. Chris J and Rops, though, they each found a kill in that time. So s1mple on top of the site. He's actually gone to the deagle. That's not characteristic of him at all, but Voxic actually clips the shot, and Chris J gets in position to get the bomb down. They know Perfecto's got to be rotating around because he hasn't been playing on that side of the map too often. So Krieg for him, and he's up the ladder and away. This is the round gone. You're right. Starts with Boomich.
Grenade behind him, and he'll actually be battling towards Ivy here. We said Carrigan's been good at opening picks today. Unfortunately, Electronic one step ahead of him. Spray down towards the
I almost wonder if Carrigan was better off not to take that fight. Yes, he was spotted, but just run, just get the position at hell, because then he forces them to have to move. just by being there. Rops takes out, or rather, excuse me, s1mple takes out Rops. Voxic still on the op. He's gonna try and let Frozen go to work first, who's eager to bait out the player at the back tracks. It's not gonna happen. Electronic's gonna rotate away, and in fact, they know now, based on Boomic's communication, that there's a lot more going on toward Popdog also, so they can't give up anything at the back, or otherwise they'll have problems at the front. s1mple rotating around, catches off Frozen. Becomes a much easier scenario now, and it's just Chris. Bomb in his hand, though. He can plant in this. He started that before the Molotov. In fact, Molotov's not gonna reach him, and he might chase down and at least get one. Good start, aggressive, finds out Flamey, not done there, sees the play on the tracks, he's actually got s1mple down. We know this guy can ace, we saw it in New York, he's got it into a 1-on-2, and he's actually sliding away. He's got another shot on Boomich. Is this guy up for the play of the decade already in 2020? He nearly got it in 2018. As Chris sneaks away, Electronic is found, he's baited him out, he's got the time in his favor. What an ace clutch this would be. He's got the bomb off the situation, and he's got Electronic down. Put it in for play of the year already. What a clutch from Chris.
Side fake here, two players smoking off towards the dark side. I'm going to be going towards Sunny, seeing whether they can break through as the opponents come through. You can see Rops showing his usual tendencies towards upper ramp, so they're going to reposition now, get the bomb down towards bottom. This kill is everything. Karrigan nails it again. Convincing play towards inside. Good rotation. It's a, oh, hello. s1mple does take one down, 2-on-2. Tense environment right now.
You can still see Perfecto and his teammates are both trying. Oh, they didn't get it down in time.
They did not. It looked like they were just...
I thought they had it. I was going to talk over that.
We do find ourselves with a boost towards a pallet. Decent HE to chip away at the initial players. A lot more than that, though, being presented as Chris J and Karrigan once again. Crack open the outside bomb side. s1mple's in a lot of trouble here. Up on the bomb side, fully flashed. Down he goes. Might have been a bit of a disastrous finish in the previous round. Karrigan will at least get the information as to where Perfecto's position. So yes, they gave it the previous round. They win this, though. Everything's back in a good position. There it is. But it's not looking good. USPs, CZs, no armor, and the rush inside. Oh, maybe a couple of kills here. Electronic, does he get away? Oh, and Perfecto, that's not bad. All right, 5 players committing towards that Brown Hall position.
Bait both directions at this point. Burn the candle at both ends. Every shot toward Boomich, he knows he's going to bait a reaction from Sandwich. Every shot towards Sandwich, he's waiting for Boomich. But it's s1mple that slides above instead. 3 versus 1. He can't cover them all. Boomich can. s1mple down and out and finishing the round. And he finds the same shot onto Voxic twice on the entry. Flash to support Perfecto. He looks away. Good communication between the two. And you can see why Perfecto plays the Taz angle, but a double peek in return. And s1mple's gone as well. That's both defenders at B. They've rotated with plenty of time for themselves, but this far limited. Smoke's down on the gaps as well. They're pushed off the bomb quite considerably. 6th round would be a remarkable feat for Mousesports and exactly what they need to try and claw this back in the second half. Frozen has Boomich. That leaves us still in a 2-on-2, however, because a kill came in beforehand. Electronic Shadow deceives him.
I love this from Frozen. So well played. Robs to close things out as well. A very convincing finish there from Mouse. Inside rush.
They're 4-1 on pistols so
big
far.
nade.
That nade is absolutely massive, but s1mple's around it and has Karrigan down. Chris, I think, took damage from his teammate behind him as well on the stairs, so a bit of a trip over each other. Didn't need that at this point in time because he'd already taken 1 bullet from the front of the site. s1mple spotted, but they still have to give him attention. They do, certainly. No attention deficit from Frozen as he goes back to spawn. Perfecto dancing on either side of upper. Just trying to make sure there's no flank. He's got to be so careful at this point. He's actually revealed himself. Goes to the lower ramp. Voxic has him. Shot back. Boomich at least with a chance. They both have 1 bullet to death. And he goes, oh, it deceives him. He went to the burst. He thought they were low. He thought he could get it, but that is why. I wouldn't argue against that. Electronic does need to be aware that there's more possibility. Good lineup. Actually had the crosshair already placed, aimed with his strafe keys. Certainly a tactic that speeds things up if you can get the lineup accurately done. Karrigan's going to try and redeem things by going aggressive toward aim, but aim way off. And Perfecto gets it with a deagle. Perfecto tagged. s1mple. Rops was so blind. Still gets more, and they know where Frozen is. Oh, now he might get away. Yeah, well, that's one thing to suggest. Frozen with a 2nd kill. Bomb's not planted. He's going to go, but he's got to reload. He's left in the open. s1mple was there, and thankfully, because up off of a dead teammate to make that play.
Flamey spotted him.
Flamey did spot him. He knows he's tagged, though, so he actually goes almost a bit like a moth to a flame in that situation. Karrigan will get Boomich back. ground is in favor. Oh, I was going to say that the bomb down though. I was going to say in favor of the Thieves because look how far forward Electronic is. He still makes it work. They'll recover the bomb. Are they aware of the fast flank potential? Frozen starting to head toward the ladder. Bomb will be conceded.
I think you can see he's aware of the prospect of upper, but he's going to go down any second now. There it is. Electronic in position, will survive the blast as well. Went around.
Oh, Voxic, good start. That's why it's surprising that his kill totals are so low, because when we do go to him, it seems like he's snapping and nailing a shot.
Yeah.
Just about every time. He gets Electronic down very early in the round. That's what Mousesports needed. Maybe they needed more of it. Maybe that is the weak link right now, the AWP. Chris J, Deagle. He's going to get Flamey down. Romps will add to that. Boomage falls as well, so.
S1mple though, has to get past Frozen. Not the most ideal weapon to do so, but of course he just makes that work.
He was ready. He knew what he wanted to do. Pre-aimed, pre-set.
It's dunked on him. And the flashbang comes over. This is where things could unravel for Mousesports. There's a good chance they can win this.
Yeah, I don't think they were expecting that, though. Chris to be up close. Romps gets the other kill in the meantime. And
looking to set up his teammate for a peek. Flashbang comes in. And it goes behind Carrigan, but still overwhelmed. Same story maybe for Voxic. He has to try and get out. Opening pick now.
Yeah, Voxic thought he could actually beat that flash, but he might have been better off sitting back because then he could have with no defense in front of him. And Frozen has to be so careful. That smoke's late, but a flash was not. You can see the hands covering their faces. They had limited vision, and Frozen somehow finds 3 when he ultimately shouldn't have. S1mple gets it back, but it's S1mple and Electronic to clutch.
As the bomb will be planted in a safe spot. It's going to bait out Robs here. Has to nail that first kill. S1mple left the AWP. We know he hits these shots, nails it. He's going to get another one, surely. He now knows exactly where Robs is. As he bides his time, he has got the orb. It's Chris J that goes down. HP not so much of a factor here, but he knows he's already hit him here. S1mple, he's been quiet so far. Can he get the map point? He certainly can. That's what it's all about.
Rat walk to E-box. Smoke's down, they suspect his presence, but the smokes might mean he gets in far enough. He certainly does. Frozen has no idea. Carrigan gets one back. But that's all they get so far, and they're caught off by a late lurking Boomage coming in from Ivy. NaVi back in the series. Doesn't take much to give them a chance. We go to Nuke next. Now, I did think that was Mousesports' best chance, but NaVi, the way they're playing, to plant, you concede it. Carrigan can't be aggressive is the problem, only 3. No trigger discipline, just wants the kill. Bomb still gets planted, it's S1mple, and another 1-on-2. And another player on red HP to try and shut it down. Good movement mechanics, S1mple gets on top of Ticket. He knows they have to go for the bomb. Not planted for him, but he'll have the awareness. You'd expect. Romps is going to check it. S1mple hits that. He actually reads it, and Carrigan. No! S1mple's got that as well.
He's back.
He's in it. This series is on. You do not give S1mple time to wake up. Map of the event, perhaps the last, if Mousesports get off to a good start. They do get the CT side that we talked about. Damage is against them early, and they've lost both Voxic and Carrigan. Perfecto and S1mple with the kills to start it off as Boomage wraps back in through the huts. Taken out by Flamey is Chris J, who tried to find ground on the last footing inside of the site itself. Now they wrap back in. It's Frozen. Robs aren't done. They actually get to Electronic. He didn't have to take that fight. He already has Heaven. He could fall off the angle. Bomb is down.
It's all down to Boomage. He has got the bomb on his back, but now very low HP. A bullet to the chest as well, and now one to the head. Frozen to bring the round back there.
He's going to back off the garage for now. That lets Boomage get much closer. No smokes, and they're going straight towards Secret. They're actually going to get there. Not only are they going to get there, they're going to face the fact that there's no smokes and take the battles, win the duels. As Romps climbs up into the Heaven, it'll give him a bit more vision of the yard. Frozen's gone. He is as well. All on to Chris J, and I think this one's done. NaVi get back into it, 2-1. Good time to get on top of things in the first gun round, keep themselves in the economic situation, and the Molotov.
Yeah.
But one player's not actually going to be outside, so they're trying to sell this. And then hit upstairs. Perfecto starts it. He'll take out Rops. Frozen still holds his ground. Sees at 75, sees the feet. Low HP on the second, but he's not ready for it. Perfecto slides. Good start from him so far in this game. Most impact we've seen, I would say, in the early rounds, as he gets 2 kills once more. Chris, he's got an AK picked up, and the bomb down. They get in behind. Perfecto drops, but Boomage has Voxic. Chris isn't done. He fights forward. He had that weapon. He had the rifle, and he has a chance. That is ridiculous aim as he finds Boomage as well.
Carrigan's got a guaranteed kill. The Molotov going around as well. There it is. Lovely work. Good timing. And now Frozen's in trouble. If he gets one, that will do. He's going to burn.
He seemed fireproof for a while. Apparently he was quite frozen. Took a while to thaw out. He nearly got a shot for a second. As S1mple wants more than that from inside of Squeaky actually gets through the edge of the vent to do so. 7 seconds. He's got it down to the one-on-one. Robs just needs to stay alive, but he has nowhere to hide. It's the kill instead, and s1mple was not expecting to be exposed.
He's close range.
The only thing that it does do is mean that player at Heaven can actually see your head above them if you go to the wide side, but it lets you wrap in faster, and that's what they want to do. They want to take main entrance control. Kerrigan, desperate with an MP9 on the ladder, hoping that the SMG could at least spray correctly and accurately to take down his opposition nonetheless.
Success they've found before. Robs, that looked like a kill to me, but didn't quite get enough damage there towards Electronic. That's going to be 9 HP for him. As to where the bullet's going to go when you're touching the ladder, your feet have to be planted on the ground to get full accuracy. As we'll see.
Well, smoke off towards Squeaky. You can see his teammate behind Frozen to hold the floor, but he's already gone. Kerrigan turns to find the response, and s1mple, with very little HP, is, wow, I thought being about clever to wait for the patience, but Kerrigan's one step ahead, finds him as well.
This is looking great from Kerrigan. What a teammate towards main entrance as well. He's got this one. There it is. Lovely work. 3 kills with Kerrigan.
A1S as well. I mean, that's he's going to go onto the stairs, keep his head down. Doesn't need to peek, but he does. He goes for it. Doesn't find it initially on the AK. You would have expected that he might have on the second peek, but that brings the advantage to NaVi.
Yeah, he doesn't miss many Robs, but that one's significant. Kerrigan, though, the master of the upper bomb site. The jiggle peek does somewhat bait him out with a shot, and now to 4 versus 3. Voxic really not in a prime position. Kerrigan still fighting back, though. Bomb goes down, 18 seconds, Matt. Flashbang's decent, and Perfecto in position now. Chris J on the flank, though, 13. They can't go towards lower. Has to be a plan and upper. Chris J knows it. He's going to swing. Swing. Oh, let it go through.
He's going to be spotted. Perfecto just barely got there. I think NaVi overthought that. They had...
Waiting for the drop down. Going to do very well to get a kill with the basic pistol. He's smoked out. It's a little bit chaotic here, Matt. The AWP to actually pick up the pieces here. One missed shot, s1mple will go down. Needs to be so careful. The CT's...
Chris still waiting for him to walk in. Door open. He sees them. He's got silo, but not fast enough to get away, and that is an incredibly quick shot from s1mple. Given the situation, he nearly finds bottom ramp as well. He's left in a 1-on-3. Not, oh my goodness, aware of Frozen's position, but he actually reacts that fast. He is awake. He's back. He's in this game, and he's going to try and rush this away. He has the bomb. He can actually clutch this out. 14 seconds. He plants as fast as he can upstairs. Oh, but he heard it. He's aware. If he had gone back silo, the safe plant, he was absolutely in the clear for the plant and been done into the clutch, but now he knows he has to go aggressive, and they're both there. I thought there was a chance he hits the shot. Kerrigan up above, smoke down at the door. They've already wrapped around behind him. They'll see the utility. So they've got the opener, and boom, it isn't done there. Never mind the USPs, never mind the force buy. They're backing it, but the ball's down. Robs doubles up. He has a smoke that he can hide in and disappear as well. And that makes things very awkward. The bomb seems to be the one that always gets caught for NaVi.
Yeah.
Go back to the first round, they went lower. They lost it at the secret entrance. Robs just was a fantastic entrance apart as Voxic nails Boomich. And Electronic makes something happen with a deagle, but he's still left against Voxic on the op, who's dropped down. I don't think Electronic's aware of it through the gap. Voxic steals the round and then wants to be a little more combative and aggressive defensively. Oh, drop down. Molotov off, and Boomich actually finds Chris. So the first op gone already. Did fire a shot, they would have known it was there, but Voxic's already given away his position as well. Kerrigan's going to add to it. It's back to the advantage for Mousesports, only by 1. Boomich finds Robs as well. He's got good control. He's all the way around on Heaven. I think they're going to have problems holding this upper site, Mousesports, and Kerrigan's holding at main entrance, but he'll be quickly negated by a single smoke.
He's got a good angle, though, with this AUG. See what he can make of it. First kill not going to be his. Perfecto. Left a low HP. Voxic really coming to his own now. It's a 2 versus 1 for himself. What?
He kept the op. They had no idea he pushed all the way through. They thought he might have grabbed the AK, instead went back. He goes to the creek, door closed. He opens it immediately. Boomich knows exactly where to turn his attention, but there's time enough to work with.
One smoke, flashbang, so he'll have to come swing out of here. He knows exactly where Boomich is. The flashbang drop. This will be such a sick round from Voxic. He can't pull it off.
Credit to NaVi for fighting back in that situation. Flamey, headshot position, drops off. Voxic with the pressure. Boomich is going to rotate Speedway. That puts pressure back onto the other 2 players inside, but Flamey's undetected. At least stays and holds his nerve. Watch the HP. Robs was the one that was on 100. He's down. This is winnable. Managed to get the vent dive in, but they're sitting on 4 and 5 HP respectively, Kerrigan and Chris J, and they have to be very swift. Flamey's got to hit 1 shot there, and they're done. I'm surprised he doesn't.
He's going with the headshot. He doesn't have the intel. He's so low. But still has the advantage of the smoke, makes things a little bit more complicated. On the ramp, another bullet will do it. And you can see being so tentative now. They're so fragile, so squishy. The smoke providing a veil still, and it's going to be a 2 versus 1. Surely Chris J can't do this. Already had some heroics. The bomb's at a very awkward spot. What's happened there? And now it will be Electronic to defuse. Oh, close as you like.
Force them to get closer. He's sitting where they have to plant the bomb, so eventually they have to head his direction. And as the bomb gets planted, they try to use his smoke against him. He can't get the kill, so they actually get away with it, but he does damage.
Whew.
And then Voxic knew where he was dwelling on the other side. Just s1mple. First gun round, so they'll get away. And so doing Electronics Garage. He's off on the odd angle, and it's going to catch him out because he actually did not expect a re-peek rather than an angle held from Electronic. So 1 for their trouble, 2 for their pain, but that's brought back by ropsz and Frozen as it's now just flamey and Boomich to try and defend.
Now this was the force, remember. They have a kit, Boomich with no smoke. He'll be the one defended here by flamey, does damage. MP9 strikes, flashbang comes through. He has to be the one to defuse, remember. There's no kit on flamey at this point. It'll be 10 seconds. He's trying his best to battle them through this round. The defuse coming in now is actually looking pretty good. 2 seconds. They haven't checked it.
Okay, they got him. Whew. I thought they was going to get away with that. I used to have the play where I called it the teleportation. You dive in the first vent and come up the second one to get deeper inside of the upper sights. S1mple already holding on Speedway. We saw Boomich do that in the opening pistol round. He gets the first kill in round 22 because of it, as Electronic continues to try to use that ladder, but he's forced off. Smoke's still down.
3 players on the bomb side floor. This is insane.
If they drop, I was going to say, if they drop, he's already ready for it, and if they go forward, they're already there. So he gets the kill on a Frozen, and we have more rounds because it's going to be 14-8. Mousesports. Smoke to bounce down and cover off the squeaky doorway. Meanwhile, Smoke to cover off Ram. flamey steps wide, but Frozen finds the trade onto him. We know that they've been playing Speedway. Watch for the hold. Chris is going to be obligated with it until they can securely get on top of the ramp. And Frozen, the mullet.
The
attempt for the Molotov.
Again, no utility, a couple of flashes, no smokes, no incendiaries. Time ticking away, need to get their skates on now, need kills. 10 seconds on the clock, first kill comes in, Boomich gets it, Frozen, great position, looking for a couple of frags, can't do it. But here's Voxic, looking to find championship point, he's done enough. The defuse can't come through, Boomich will have to save. And there we have it, Mousesports, they have broken them financially.
Look how fast they are this time as well. Boomich goes over top. It is Electronic who found the kill outside last time to at least shut it down. Perfecto 2 on the MP9. It's on to Chris in a 1-on-2. Perfecto's low. He has a chance.
He can do this. And here they come. Molotov available. First kill should be guaranteed. No, that's Perfecto actually nailing it there.
He can actually align himself to see them more clearly, but a Molotov behind him prevents him from doing so, and ropsz, he got in behind afterward. The player that rotates leaves a gap, and ropsz identifies it, Frozen capitalizes. That is an incredible grid mount call from ropsz, but it's not done yet. Perfecto and s1mple each finding a kill in return.
Look at the HP. Frozen, ropsz so low. Chris J will have to do the heavy lifting once again.
As it dissipates. Okay, I was a little off on that, but enough that there was certainly a 4-second defuse available. s1mple waits to get baited in. He'll take Frozen down.
Chris J looking to close things out here. This could be enough, map. It's going to be s1mple in the 1 versus 2. There we have it. They close it out in style, and it will be Mousesports picking up yet another trophy here. This was their 5th final in a row.